Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to the PhysioBRAIN channel. This is Professor Adriano, and today we're going to talk about how hearing aids can help prevent the onset of dementias like Alzheimer's disease. So stay with me and don't miss these tips. And as you already know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and share it with anyone you think needs to know this information. So everyone, as we mentioned in one of the previous videos, we listed 12 modifiable risk factors related to the onset of dementias, okay? And one of them is the loss of hearing ability. So the loss, right, of hearing, the decrease in hearing. I've already seen, I've treated several patients who have experienced a decrease in hearing ability over their lives, and most of them ended up developing either Alzheimer's disease or another neurodegenerative disease. That's because when we stop hearing well, right, our cognitive functions aren't exercised as much as they could be, okay? So what happens? Our brain stops being stimulated in an important area, which is our auditory region, right? The processing of what we hear, all of that is very important for our brain's functioning. So what happens? The person loses their hearing ability and will need hearing aids. They'll need to correct this with hearing aids. And with that, right, by using these hearing aids, they'll be able to hear normally again. They'll go back to hearing well. This will help ensure that their brain continues to function well and doesn't decline as much, right, as it would if they weren't hearing. So it's very important to restore this lost ability through hearing aids, okay? This is really important. The literature recommends the use of hearing aids to maintain cognitive functions and to reduce the risk of developing dementia or to prolong the time before symptoms start to appear. So using hearing aids improves its aids protective for our brain, all right? And another important factor is to eliminate excessive noise. So people who work or live in areas with a lot of auditory noise, a lot of loud sounds, this is harmful to our hearing function, okay? So if you listen to your headphones at a very high volume, if you work in an area or place with a lot of noise and don't use earplugs, don't use those hearing protectors, this causes damage to our hearing, and the damage to our hearing leads to damage to our brain. So when you take care of your hearing, you are also indirectly taking care of your brain and preventing the onset of dementia, okay? So in general, that's what I wanted to share in today's video. Use hearing aids in case of hearing loss and use protection, right? Always use earplugs whenever there is excessive noise and avoid excessive noise as much as possible to protect our brain, okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. I always try to respond whenever possible. Like the video if you haven't already, okay? And by sharing this video, you'll be helping me a lot to keep bringing this content here. A hug, and I'll see you in the next videos.